Welcome to Out of the Noise podcast, a spiritual growth podcast. This podcast is about holding sacred space to help assist humanity to raise their consciousness through connection by having courageous conversations out of the noise of mainstream with heart-centered leaders, wisdom keepers, and divine humans expanding into their authenticity and soul purpose. We will explore spiritual concepts, practices, and shadow to deepen into your healing and the collective. Priestess Lilly is a medium, light activator, and heart-centered leader that is committed in raising the light frequency and consciousness here on Earth for us all. You can work with her and learn more by visiting www.priestesslilly.com. Enjoy your spiritual learnings.
Welcome to Out of the Noise. I'm Priestess Lilly, medium, channeler, sacred heart healer, and space holder, creating content to help assist humanity to rise their consciousness through connection by having courageous conversations that will leave you activated with heart-centered leaders, wisdom keepers, and divine humans expanding into their authenticity and soul purpose. For those first-time listeners, let me introduce myself. Lorena Tiffin Fuller, aka Lilly, Priestess Lilly. I'm a visionary, priestess, activator, author, medium, la dame la banque, white witch, and a woman that gets shit done. I'm the founder and owner of Priestess Lilly, and in past tense, Miss Lily's Catering. Through my work as a priestess, I hold space for clients and activate them to start their journey to truly embrace their pathway back home to self. I have many crystals to my crown. I'm a trained counselor, a beautiful you life coach, spellcaster, manifesting queen, channeler of other divine frequencies, and the seeker of the unknown. I live with my beautiful husband, Christian, aka Nugget, and my amazing son, Thomas, in Aotearoa, New Zealand, the top of the South Island, Marlborough, in a small little town called Picton, which is the gateway to the beautiful sounds. This is where I feel so deeply grounded. I believe in angels, goddesses, light beings, UFOs, cosmic energy, and magic. I knew at a very young age that I could see and sense the world differently to most people. And it is from there I'll share my story about acceptance of who I am, my true self, and my gift will be woven through every podcast that we have. I now feel so deeply it is a time that I can honor my true self, my true authentic self, and show up in the world as we are so being called to co-create a new world and not the new world order. So, during our time together, I won't apologize for my boldness. I'm here to look the shadow in the eye and allow it to be brought forward into the light, to be seen, witnessed, and healed. This podcast is to help us grow and expand. And with that, I will bring a voice to the uncomfortable conversations that mainstream avoids. I want you to leave my podcast inspired, knowing that there's more of us, knowing that you're here during this time for the same reason as me. If that makes me a righty, a lefty, that's okay. An anti-jab, anti-trans, anti-whatever, so it be. Because in my core values as a human, I know who I am and I know why I'm here. A woman in my Divine Awakening Collective wrote me a beautiful quote. A strong woman looks a challenge dead in the eye and gives it a wink. So here I am, If I'm honest, I knew my radio show on Plains FM was going to be cancelled. I've been asking Spirit to guide me to my next level, authentic version of me. And I'd been given the guidance a couple of days before, but I ignored it. I was trying to use my voice in a system that was suppressing its people, separating them through race, gender, and our medical status, wanting myself to fit in that box without spilling out the edges. Like, really, who was I kidding? So here I am, ready for a challenge, winking the eye, showing up more authentic than ever before, and I'm going to bring the hard conversations out of the noise and into the light. So why is it called Out of the Noise? Well, Spirit told me, but besides that, because outside the four walls of my home, and as I scroll through social media, there's a lot of noise out there happening. There's a lot of distractions. And the loudest voice in the room is getting the most attention and airtime. And I'm not sure, well, I know that they're not here for our highest intention for humanity. Remember when we were all told to roll up our sleeve and take that experimental vaccine? That, by the way, wasn't a vaccine. The government changed the definition. But we were told it would save the elderly and do it for the greater good. How did that work out really? As we listened to the noise, which at the time was fear-based programming and was the, remember, wait for it, one source of truth. And now the noise is gone. How did you think we did? What if we truly co-created? Because what I see on a daily basis is buyer's regret and the collective trauma. But in mainstream, we're not allowed to talk about that. So this podcast is called Out of the Noise. To connect to your soul and ask yourself the questions you need to hear out of the noise of mainstream, to have those conversations that aren't being had, to hold that sacred space out of the noise and allow the people to speak. Critical think and listen now, not only to themselves and their souls, but also others. So how is this going to serve you, the listener? As a voice that is grounded in your mediumship and a channel, I will bring forward the stuff that's lurking in the shadows and allow you to see the bigger picture for humanity. You might not always like what I bring forward, but that's where we can grow. I will hold sacred space for you, me, and we as we journey together. There will be times I will be triggered. You will be triggered. But within that, there will be growth for our soul and our humanness. I plan to host a range of different divine humans that are expanding into their higher consciousness for humanity and assist you in the expansion process. I may not always get it right, as I'm learning and growing and awakening with you as well. And our journey together will be interactive, where I will ask you to join my Facebook group, Awakening She, and you can tell me what you want to discuss and ask me questions, or email them to goddessbylily@gmail.com. This is a platform not only for you, but for we, as we can't keep being a me. Mother Earth needs us to come together. Our people need us to come together. We need to come together. And with that, we need to heal. So I want to thank you for listening to this podcast. Please like, share, and follow me to get the updates of my new podcasts that are coming. Next week, we have the beautiful, divine goddess Marie Eddings talking about the patriarchal wound. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram under Priestess Lilly. And I so look forward to connecting to you. And if you want to work with me, go to www.priestesslilly.com. And here's a keynote for self for the week ahead. Courage. Comparison will steal your joy and distract you from your purpose. Be content with your uniqueness and beauty and value. There is a place in the world solely meant for you. Connect to your own journey. So much love, and I can't wait to share this next journey with you. Have a fabulous week, people.